Local researchers believe they have cracked a mystery surrounding an extraordinary discovery, and it's right off of our coast.
One is that we've had advances in technology and imaging for deep-sea systems. You know, we're 2 miles under the surface.
Ever wonder what's hiding in the deepest, darkest part of the ocean? Explorers went down to the Mariana Trench and saw some crazy stuff. They found things that will totally freak you out. Hold on tight. We're about to take you on an underwater adventure to the Mariana Trench, where explorers captured some seriously creepy stuff on camera. Get ready for a shocking countdown of the most bizarre and terrifying discoveries from the deepest part of the ocean. The haunted shipwreck. The Swedish warship Mars, lost for over 4 centuries, represents a significant yet eerie find in marine archaeology. Pinpointing its location remained elusive until 21st century explorers located the astonishingly well-preserved vessel in 2011. On board, researchers identified weaponry, the royal coat of arms, and remarkably, undamaged silver coins appraised at $114,000. Amplifying the somber nature of the find, investigators located skeletal remains of some of the 800 crew members, providing a chilling window into the ship's disastrous end. The story of the Mars wreck is both one of glory and tragedy, a symbol of naval power in Sweden's military fleet. The Northern Wars were the occasion when the ship sank in 1564, with the loss a catastrophe, and it remained lost for centuries. This latest find gave not only a very rare view of a ship in the 16th century, but also an impassioned link to the people who lost their lives with it. Such preserved artifacts and human remains from the wreck create renewed interest in maritime history, as well as the lives and stories of sailors who have been so often overlooked by history. After unraveling the secrets of a ship lost to time, we dive deeper into the unknown, where a strange and mesmerizing creature awaits. The pearl octopus. In the remote depths of the ocean, near hydrothermal vents, scientists made an incredible discovery. This unusual and beautiful species was found by the Ambery research team, who dedicated 3 years to diving and studying its behavior. The octopuses, looking like pearls spread across the seabed, puzzled scientists with their large gatherings. Through long-term observation, they found that the heat from the hydrothermal vents provided the perfect conditions for a thriving community of these unique creatures. The pearl octopus discovery raises very interesting questions over the adaptability of sea life to extreme environments. It surprised all the researchers who could not think that such creatures resembling almost pearls were congregating in great numbers in an area as remote as possible from common habitats. The warmth of the hydrothermal springs did not only serve as a safe haven from the cold depths, but seemed to improve the survival of the creatures, allowing them to survive in an environment that was once considered hostile. This finding really points out how incredibly resilient life is in the most extreme regions of the ocean, revealing just how little we really know about the wonders that lie beneath the surface. An unparalleled solo dive. Located within the Mariana Trench, the deepest oceanic region globally, lies the Challenger Deep, witness to an exceptional human accomplishment. In 2019, explorer Victor Vescovo etched his name in the annals of history by plunging over 35,000 feet into this abyss. His 12-hour-long submersion yielded astonishing revelations, encompassing the identification of 5 hitherto unknown species. Amidst these marvels, Vescovo stumbled upon a disheartening spectacle. A plastic bag settled on the seabed, a grim testament to the far-reaching consequences of pollution, even in Earth's most isolated domains. Vescovo's historic dive not only pushed boundaries in human exploration, but revealed the incredible fragility of our oceans. As he dived deeper into the Challenger Deep, he saw several otherworldly creatures of which some had never seen before. However, with such pristine and untouched surroundings, the plastic bag stuck out as a stark reminder of the impact of humans on the planet. This disturbing finding has stirred new discussions about the increased problem of ocean pollution, even in the most remote corners of the Earth, calling upon the global community to assume greater responsibility for protecting the world's oceans. The gliding scale skate. The gliding scale skate is a unique creature that navigates the deep ocean with smooth, elegant movements, comparable to a bird's flight. While resembling rays in their effortless underwater navigation, skates possess distinct characteristics that differentiate them. Scientists are fascinated by their serene motions, particularly when they undisturbed pass by robotic vehicles, symbolizing the deep sea's unfettered tranquility. This gliding movement showcases the splendor and complication of creatures inhabiting the ocean's vast and enigmatic depths. The peaceful movement of the gliding scale skate through the ocean is a reminder of the pristine beauty that exists in the deep. Most other deep-sea creatures are either skittish or reclusive, but skates appear to be oblivious to the technology used to study them, moving serenely through the waters with little disturbance. Their sleek, wing-like bodies allow them to glide effortlessly over the ocean floor, often in search of prey or shelter. With it being one of many of the remarkable species in which life in the ocean will be adapted to its uniqueness, the skate represents some ways in which we begin to understand life under our vast ocean. The shape-shifting jellyfish. In the profound depths of the ocean, a remarkable discovery has been made: the shape-shifting jellyfish. This enigmatic creature, unlike its counterparts, remains nearly immobile in the water, patiently awaiting its prey. As it traverses the abyss, it undergoes extraordinary transformations, altering its form to harmonize with its surroundings. This exceptional capability to metamorphose and acclimate has captivated the interest of scientists, who are awestruck by its cryptic and proficient hunting strategy. Besides marvelously being a shapeshifter, it is also highly efficient in hunting. For transforming bodies into different shapes, forms, and shapes, such jellyfish can blend entirely with their surroundings, allowing it to be almost unseen to predators and prey alike. Its camouflage will keep it not detected as it waits to find its next meal until the time to strike arises. Researchers are still studying the mechanisms behind such an incredible ability, which might explain new insights into the survival mechanisms of deep-sea dwelling organisms in a scarce environment of light and with all the dangers. The enigmatic purple orb. Researchers conducting deep-sea exploration discovered a luminous sphere emanating a violet hue. The enigmatic purple orb, initially thought to be a nudibranch, was later identified as an unclassified species of gastropod, likely a type of sea snail. Further analysis revealed its unique bioluminescence and other distinct characteristics that set it apart from known species. The atypical morphology and singular bioluminescence of the sphere captivated marine biologists, prompting further investigation into the organisms inhabiting the abyssal plains. The discovery of the enigmatic purple orb has opened new possibilities into comprehending the variety of life in the deep ocean. Its bioluminescence is not matched anywhere else in known organisms to date, casting an eerie glow in pitch-black waters while sparking questions on evolutionary advantages. Scientists believe that an ability of the orb to glow may attract prey, communicate, or even frighten potential predators. This new discovery again points to the incredible adaptations of sea creatures to survive in one of the Earth's most extreme habitats, where light is lacking, and each biological feature has a vital role in survival. The googly-eyed strawberry squid. The googly-eyed strawberry squid, a rare cephalopod inhabiting the ocean's depths, is characterized by its strawberry-like appearance and distinctive eyes. One eye is significantly larger than the other, giving the squid a peculiar, almost comical expression. This unique ocular arrangement is a functional adaptation. The larger eye is employed to locate prey in the illuminated upper waters, while the smaller eye is specialized to perceive bioluminescence in the dark abyss below. This remarkable visual duality enables the squid to flourish in its challenging environment, underscoring the extraordinary adaptations exhibited by deep-sea life forms. The googly-eyed strawberry squid has extraordinary vision that is only one of its many remarkable adaptations for survival in the deep sea. Its asymmetrical eyes not only help it navigate between the different layers of the ocean, but also enhance its ability to hunt and evade predators. Its ability to detect both sunlight above and bioluminescent light below gives it a distinct advantage in the complex underwater ecosystem. The scientists continue to study the behavior of the squid, hoping to find out more about how these unique features contribute to its survival in the extreme and often harsh conditions of the deep ocean, where few creatures are capable of such sophisticated adaptations. The deep sea dragon. The deep-sea dragon, a diminutive and captivating organism, has recently astonished marine scientists with its ethereal morphology. This ichthyoid, approximating 4 inches in length, exhibits a bioluminescent structure known as a photophore, capable of generating a radiant luminescence in the abyssal depths. Researchers meticulously recreated its native habitat to examine this luminescence, revealing an array of striking crimson and azure emissions. This diminutive fish, adorned with its radiant attributes, contributes to the enigma of the abyss, exemplifying the extraordinary adaptations that enable life to flourish in the most obscure recesses of the ocean. The bioluminescence of the deep-sea dragon is not just there for aesthetics, it plays an important role in its survival. The glow produced by the photophore helps it to attract prey, communicate with others of its kind, and maybe even deter predators as an illusion of its size or confusion in such dark depths. Despite its small size, this fish has significantly contributed to the food web in such deep environments, an example of how even the smallest animals have developed extraordinary abilities to live in one of the most inhospitable places on Earth. The deep-sea shark. A seldom-seen, awe-inspiring marine predator, the deep-sea shark, manifested during a recent oceanic exploration. Materializing from the abyssal depths, it astonished scientists by encircling their submersible, exhibiting its colossal dimensions and uncannily humanoid eyes. These eyes, exceeding the size of typical shark eyes tenfold, afford insight into the extraordinary evolutionary modifications of deep-sea life. The shark's infrequent sighting serves as an unnerving testament to the mysterious and often perilous life forms inhabiting the most remote, uncharted domains of the ocean. The deep sea shark's large eyes are an important adaptation, which allows it to see in the almost complete darkness of the deep sea. The larger eyes enable the shark to detect even the slightest movement in its surroundings, essential for hunting in such a lightless world. Researchers were both astonished and frightened by the presence of the shark, for its slow, deliberate movements appeared to indicate that it was accustomed to the shadows of the deep. The alien octopus. The alien octopus is one of the most bizarre sea creatures, both in appearance and behavior, leaving observers amazed. This alien-like shape-changing octopus changes in incredible dimension, stretching its long and numerous tentacles all round it, and swims inside a dark ocean water so majestically that it glows of an unknown radiation, further demonstrating the deep sea's knack for hosting bizarre and wonderful alien life forms beyond human perception. The creature's drastic transformation and bioluminescence have left scientists very enamored. The deep-sea alien. The deep-sea alien is an eerie creature that was found deep in the ocean. Its look is almost otherworldly. Its tiny, glowing eyes can be seen against the darkness of the water, which casts an eerie light, while its short, stubby arms add to its alien-like features. Researchers have been fascinated by its unique features and bioluminescence, and are still unraveling its role in the ecosystem. Such discovery is rare, giving glimpses into the bizarre life forms thriving in extreme deep-sea conditions, further emphasizing how much more mystery lies under the waves. The soft amphipods. The soft amphipods have been one of the major discoveries to defy previous scientific knowledge about deep-sea life. They have been found living at over 36,000 feet deep, far beyond where scientists thought was possible. It was believed that such pressures would crush any exoskeletons at such a depth, so it seemed impossible for tiny creatures to survive. Nonetheless, the amphipods have been able to withstand such environments by absorbing aluminum ions in their surroundings. This discovery challenges our understanding of life in the deep ocean, which points to the resilience and adaptability of creatures in the most hostile environments on Earth. The ferocious giant squid. The ferocious giant squid, once considered to be a passive hunter, has proven to be a formidable predator of the deep. Recent footage revealed a squid measuring up to 40 feet and exhibiting aggressive behavior previously unknown to researchers. Unlike earlier assumptions that the squid rely on their tentacles to passively attract prey, this giant squid actively hunts, demonstrating an unexpected level of predatory intelligence. Its patterns and ways of interaction have challenged scientific understanding, triggering new questions concerning the true nature of these incredible deep-sea creatures. the mysterious drifting creature. In a deep-sea exploration, scientists found a strange drifting creature that could not be easily classified. The creature had a large head and an enormous mouth, making it look like something from an alien concept, drifting aimlessly with the ocean currents. Despite its intimidating appearance, it seemed harmless, leaving scientists puzzled about its identity and role in the ecosystem. This mystery finding spurred further queries regarding the many undiscovered species hidden in the dark profundity of the sea, waiting to be unraveled. The sunken plane. A diver in the vastness of the ocean made a haunting discovery: the wreckage of a plane scattered across the seabed. The remnants of the aircraft, much of its cabin still intact, serve as a chilling reminder of a tragedy long forgotten. Over 100 people died in the crash, and it remains a somber testament to the mysteries and unresolved histories lying beneath the ocean's surface. This ghoulish discovery not only helps uncover the tragic event, but also the many untold stories buried under in the deep sea. Unidentified sea creature. An unidentified sea creature has recently been spotted by fishermen, creating quite a buzz and mystery. On first appearance, it looked like a sea star, but the peculiar features left everyone puzzled. The strange appearance and behavior have many speculating that this could be an entirely new species or an alien-like organism. Its origin and role in the ecosystem are unknown, revealing only the many unexplained mythical creatures that lurk in the darkly unknown regions of the sea. The Underwater Memorial. The Underwater Memorial is an evocative and groundbreaking concept in which human remains are transformed into an artificial reef, making the ocean a unique resting place. The researchers have built this underwater cemetery on over an acre of seabed, with the plans to extend it to 16 acres. In that way, the entire complex will be able to host 250,000 individuals. This remarkable project brings into perspective a very poignant discussion on life and death, as people find solace by visiting the site. It also reminds us of the ways we pay tribute to the dead, as it joins remembrance and natural conservation together. The Grand Encounter. The Grand Encounter is a once-in-a-lifetime rare and awesome experience, where such a gigantic oarfish of up to 23 feet in length was seen by the shoreline. These cryptic creatures that can grow to even larger sizes have been very intriguing because of their mysterious apparitions near the surface. First discovered by Navy SEALs in 1996, the oarfish's occasional sighting continues to baffle marine biologists. Scientists still cannot fathom why these whales venture this close to the shore, with mystery all around their appearance. The plane in the ocean. The plane in the ocean is a very eerie discovery in the Mariana Trench. A remotely operated vehicle uncovered the remains of a World War II-era Boeing B-29 superfortress in the trench. This plane had lain at the bottom of the ocean for decades and was strewn all over the seabed, making it a haunting reminder of past tragedies. The discovery not only sheds light on the wreck, but also asks questions about the many other historical mysteries still lying hidden beneath the ocean's deepest, unexplored regions. The Finger of Death. The Finger of Death is a chilling phenomenon that occurs when seawater freezes, creating a dense brine that sinks to the ocean floor. This brine, much colder and heavier than the surrounding water, forms an icy column known as a brinacle. As it descends, it freezes everything in its path, trapping marine creatures in its deadly grip. Hours pass by, and the sea creatures within its boundary are caught frozen, stuck with an eerie, haunting fate. It is this particular process which brings out the extreme and harsh nature of deep, cold oceans. The ocean hides deadly forces, but there's a mysterious element deep within that could completely alter our understanding of life underwater. Get ready to uncover a strange, almost invisible force at play beneath the waves. Dark oxygen. Dark oxygen is an enigmatic discovery that contradicts previous scientific beliefs about the deep sea. Recently, researchers found metallic-rich rocks, known as polymetallic nodules, along with a phenomenon called dark oxygen, in the water at great depths. This unusual oxygen, apparently produced by electrochemical reactions within the rocks, may be crucial to the underwater ecosystem, and thus a new form of chemical activity that supports life where sunlight cannot reach. It has rekindled interest in the complex chemistry of the ocean's deepest regions. The Nazi warship. The Nazi warship, found decades after it sank, carries a tragic and eerie history. Deep beneath the ocean's surface lay the wreck of a German warship, which sank during World War II with 116 crew members on board. 2 survivors were left to recount their terrible accounts of the ship's final moments. The discovery of the warship, along with the remnants and preserved details thereof, serves as a haunting reminder of the human cost of war and its long-lasting legacies in the depths of the ocean. The strangest eel. The strangest eel is truly one of the most remarkable deep-sea creatures around. This eel has adapted something very unusual, separating it from all other creatures. Its mouth inflates at full size when it senses massive prey nearby. This feature in a way allows the creature to easily trap its meal into being an efficient predator. Its ability to change mouth size rapidly to capture prey is just one of the weird traits that make this eel one of the most mysterious and fascinating creatures in the deep ocean. The Titanic's discovery. It has been almost 73 years since the tragic sinking of the Titanic. This underwater find has remained the most captivating one in the history of underwater finds. The ship's remains were discovered at the bottom of the North Atlantic by the explorers in 1985, nearly 12,000 feet deep. Despite the ravages of time and deep-sea conditions, remnants of the Titanic still stand as haunting reminders of luxury and loss that define the ship's legacy, its rusted hull and scattered artifacts. The wreck continues to fascinate, offering new insights into the disaster and preserving its story for future generations. Treasure within a treasure. Treasure within a treasure is one of the most exciting discoveries. It was when divers were able to find a Greek shipwreck that had sunk over 2,000 years ago. Buried at the bottom of the ocean, this ancient vessel carried a treasure trove of valuable artifacts, such as a bronze statue, pieces of pottery, and magnificent jewelry. The recovered artifacts, valued at nearly $1 million, have shed light on the rich maritime history of the ancient world. This is a discovery that reveals the treasures beneath the sea, but also helps in gaining a deeper understanding of the past. The fortunate diver. The underwater adventure of the fortunate diver became an unexpected treasure hunt when he discovered a gleaming gold chain resting on the seabed. Equipped with a metal detector, he carefully retrieved the chain, finding it in pristine condition. Upon closer inspection, the gold chain proved to be worth nearly $700, turning what was meant to be a simple exploration into a rewarding experience. This is indeed a very incredible discovery, a reminder that fortune sometimes favors the bold, especially in the unknown waters of the sea. The Antarctic ecosystem. The Antarctic ecosystem lies buried beneath the ice almost 6,500 feet from Earth's surface. Here are some of the newest studies that have discovered mind-boggling marine life creatures, such as oversized octopuses and thriving crab colonies. Scientists are excited about this new lost world possibility in which there may be even more undiscovered animals, many of which will contradict much of what is known today of life in such extreme environments. The discovery emphasizes just how resilient life is in the deep, ice-cold waters of Antarctica, a subject of much further investigation and research. Blue Light Lake. Blue Light Lake is an enigmatic and intriguing body of water in which some unusual phenomenon takes place. In the middle of the night during a fishing trip, a group of fishermen saw an enchanting blue light hovering above the water's surface. It went round and then disappeared, and the experts could not solve it. Some even speculated that it was a rare natural phenomenon from an undiscovered creature. Others thought it might be a UFO close to the water. Whatever it is, this unexplained phenomenon only shows that there is so much enigmatic life and phenomena around the lake's depths. The Antarctica shipwreck. It is a discovery that took place a century after the Endurance, one of the ships of the most famous expedition ever, sank in the cold waters of the Southern Ocean. perfectly preserved by the extreme cold, the ship was found frozen in time, with writing still legible and stairways intact. This extraordinary find provides a haunting glimpse into the past, giving new insights into the perilous journey of the ship's crew and the remarkable preservation abilities of the Antarctic environment. It shows how deeply history is connected to the icy depths of the sea. The dancing sea cucumber. This dancing sea cucumber is an interesting deep-sea creature with unusual movements and grace. Most species of sea cucumbers do not move as these are sedentary. However, researchers believe that in the case of this species, its dance when moving across the floor of the ocean would assist it to know its space, and at the same time, to be avoided by some predators. The sea cucumber's fluid, almost choreographed motions make for a great example of the really interesting and mysterious life forms existing in the deep ocean. Lights on the ocean's deepest regions. Lights on the deepest ocean are one of the most beautiful adaptations within some deep-sea species, using bioluminescence to survive in pitch-black water. A fish with a glowing light near its mouth uses this weird, eerie light as a lure to catch prey. Because the light attracts these naive creatures, they swim closer to themselves, sealed in the predator's deadly grasp. This fascinating adaptation not only demonstrates the ingenuity of life in the deep sea, but also gives an insight into the complex and often chilling strategies that such creatures use for living in such extreme conditions. The unusual shrimp. The unusual shrimp is one of the very interesting deep-sea creatures that have fascinated scientists by its unique features and behaviors. This shrimp not only glows eerily, but it also has an antenna that is as long as a foot, an adaptation that makes it different from other species. Researchers are bewildered by how this shrimp survives in the extreme conditions of the deep ocean, where pressure and darkness prevail. Its unusual size and bioluminescent capability mark it as an outstanding find, giving further insight into how incredible adaptations life forms in the deep sea have in order to survive one of Earth's most inhospitable environments. Snow in the sea. Snow in the sea is a phenomenon that is observed in the Antarctic Ocean, where thick marine snow falls from the surface, providing the deep-sea creatures with essential food. At a depth of nearly 6,500 feet, scientists recorded that the marine snow in this region was much thicker than anywhere else in the world, thus indicating a rare ecological condition. Such a high concentration of marine snow is extremely important in feeding several species of the marine, while pointing out the unique importance of the phenomenon in the Antarctic ecosystem. The bounty of species. This is the bounty of species, an incredible discovery in the course of an exploration of a previously uncharted part of the ocean. Over 100 new species were encountered, some of which had never been seen before at such depths. One of the most interesting was the sea pig, an animal resembling a plush toy with short legs and a small snout. This finding brings to the forefront the incredible diversity of life that is hidden beneath the ocean's surface, suggesting vast, unexplored regions are still harboring numerous species yet to be discovered and studied. The tallest sea anemone. The tallest sea anemone. The specimen was discovered in the depths of the Mariana Trench. The researchers were simply astonished by its size. Unlike typical anemones with tentacles reaching nearly 6 feet long, this would be taller than the average human. Found resting on the ocean floor horizontally, it raises new questions as to the adaptations of deep-sea creatures to extreme environments. This amazing discovery would reflect not only the large and strong life in the ocean bottom, but also the mystery, still not explored, under its surface. The bizarre jellyfish. Bizarre jellyfish, the phantom jellyfish, which captures all the deep-sea enthusiasts due to their enormous size and their elusive existence, has just been spotted near 3,000 feet underwater. It was reported that a specimen grows to almost 3 3/4 feet, with an umbrella-like structure, while having tentacles as long as 33 feet. Although it's massive, it is rarely seen. It has only been encountered fewer than 100 times since it was discovered. Its mysterious beauty and strange presence within the ocean continues to enthrall both scientists and ocean enthusiasts. The new discovery. New Discovery refers to a groundbreaking underwater exploration conducted by the Chilean government with the use of a specially designed robot capable of diving to depths that surpass 14,000 feet. During its first journey, the robot discovered a diverse range of organisms thriving in the deep ocean, many of which had never been seen before. Among the remarkable finds were a sea toad, which looked like some whimsical drawing, and a squid that squirted ink when approached. This find not only speaks of the vibrant life in the deep, but also stirs excitement about the vast, undiscovered species that still await discovery beneath the ocean's surface. The small feast. The small feast is one of the rare and fascinating phenomena occurring on the deep ocean floor, when an abundance of food drifts down from the surface. Here, in these dark, cold waters, sustenance is lacking, so when a fresh bounty of detritus arrives, deep-sea creatures take full advantage. A sea anemone, one such creature, was seen eating enthusiastically on this rare food source. In these rare moments of feast, there can be a population explosion in certain species, showing the tenuous nature of life at the ocean's extreme limits. The bizarre microbes. The bizarre microbes, discovered at a depth of around 35,000 feet in the ocean, challenged the scientific understanding of life in extreme environments. They survive in total darkness and depend on chemical reactions instead of sunlight. Unlike most life forms on Earth, which are based on photosynthesis, these microbes use a special form of chemosynthesis to produce energy from chemicals present in their surroundings. This discovery challenges our current notion of life adaptability, hence opening new avenues toward understanding organisms at the toughest conditions on Earth and elsewhere in the solar system. Exploring the strange world of deep-sea microbes has set the stage for an astonishing revelation that will change the way we view the ocean's darkest secrets. Now, it's time to unveil the most mind-blowing discovery yet: the top secret of the deep. The deep-sea secrets. Deep-sea secrets refer to the many unexplored and mysterious life forms in the vast uncharted depths of the ocean. Since only a fraction of the world's oceans have been explored, scientists are constantly discovering new species and phenomena that challenge our understanding of biology and survival. Such secrets of deep oceans cover the strange creatures, their complex systems, and bizarre adaptations to survive under intense pressure in complete darkness. Therefore, every now and then, some new discovery only fuels people's interest towards knowing their deep, dark abyss. Thank you for exploring the mysteries of the deep with us. If you enjoyed this journey, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment with your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating content. And while you're at it, check out the next video on the screen for even more incredible discoveries. We'll see you on the next dive.